What's your lineup look like tonight, Coach? There's obviously some different players.
Yeah, we got Andy in. We'll go 12 and 6. Obviously, Gabourik's in, Shore is in, Harper's in. Yeah, Andy's going in, and yeah.
Anderson starts.
Yeah.
Barry Carlson.
Yeah, he's maintenance. He should be okay.
Just lines, can we read much into it, or are you going to?
Oh, we're right now. I mean, we put some names on the board, and then we'll see after. You know, obviously, I like the Brassard line. You know, once Brass and Stone start to get their legs in second period in Toronto and all that, from then on, I thought they were very good together with Smitty there. A lot of drive, a lot of scoring chances. I thought they were really good last game too. So I want to keep that and give a chance for Gaborik to come in and play with Duchesne and Hoff to start. But we'll see. We definitely could move that around. Yeah, and we know Pie-RV, Pager, and Pie have done great against the other team's first line, so we're at home today, so give them that look. And yeah, and then we got Shore and giving them some good players to play with in White and Zinger, and so we'll go that way. So now you got my lines now.
What are you looking for when you're considering a partner for Corey Ceci?
Well, we've had them play together before. If you look at the Sweden trip, Harper and Ceci played together. In the Sweden trip, they actually played very well together. They have the look of a shutdown pair. So we'll see if over time, it's not overnight. You know, Harper's deserved to be here. He was dominant in the American League in his style. We knew that. We also needed him to continue growing enough to be able to maintain a lot of ice time here against last time he came, you know, he was stuck in a very difficult situation where we came back from Sweden. We were stuck on a road for a month where Barvietsky and Weidman got injured. And then right away, you know, it demanded a lot from Harper and Chabot on the road, exposed against the other team's top line. So those were not normal circumstances. I'm sure they both benefited from it, but you know, we know looking back at it, that certainly wasn't fair for them to having to manage that. But that's where we were with the injuries, and I think over time now, with Chabot coming in, will do you figure out how we play and all that, and the consistency with Eric there. Barvietsky coming back, playing so well, as a matter of fact, helps Chabot, and we don't have to expose Chabot against the top lines. And since then, because of that, it's really helped Chabot develop really well. And you know, Harper with more experience, more pro experience, you know, he's able to come in now, and we'll see what he's able to do over time. And we're not expecting him to come in and be a perfect shutdown guy that's gonna, you know, shut down Crosby and all these top guys every game. And it's just something that we'd like to be able to develop over time.
So you prefer the two defensive minded guys to shut down, as opposed to a puck mover in that?
Yeah, it's just he has qualities in both aspects of the game. To be honest with you, that's what I think makes him. He's a big guy, Harper, great reach. He's got mobility, and so in that respect, I think his gapping, his size, his mobility, over time is going to help us with the gap that we've been trying to get back to. I think that was a gigantic strength of ours last year. And if you look at the last games, whether it's against Nashville, where, you know, second period the shots are 17-4 for us, that's one of the main reasons, is where Chabot's really gaining in that gapping. Barvietsky was already very good at, and you know, him missing, you know, hurt us for a while. But Chabby getting really good at it now helps us, and Harper's going to also help us over time to get that gap in. When people talk about what we didn't give before, and you look at Pittsburgh, the shots were 11-4 for us after the first, and it was 4-1, but the shots were 23-9 for us against a high-end team. So we're going towards better gapping, hard gapping, I call it, and we think that Harper can help us do that. And Chabot's really moving quick in that direction without losing his offense. So I think as a team, We got to continue developing that, and we feel that he's able to do that for us over the long run.
Is the gapping not there with guys that were here last year, or are they not as good at that?
Well, I mean, if you talk about last year, well, Meth's not here, so that's one difference. Barvietsky missed for 2 months. That's two or top gappers there. So when you got to reshuffle and you ask young guys to be able to do that, it takes a while. That's hard to do at the NHL level. You're impressed by the other team's speed and support, and so by the time you're comfortable with it, it takes time. But I really like the way Chabot is developing quick in that respect. That's probably the thing that's developed the fastest with him in very little time. It's very impressive. I have to be honest. Don't tell him that. But that's where in terms of being reliable, be able to help us kill the opponent's offense, preventing the shots and the momentum that the opponent can get from the rush and then inside the zone after. I think that's where we're evolving, and I think Harper, if you look at the games in Sweden there, had been terrific at that, and a few other games after. But like I said, he was too exposed when we were on that road. So right now, I think having a normal schedule, being on the road, being at home, having more pro games behind his experience now, I think we're at the point now, from now until the end of the year, that's what we need him to continue improving, so he becomes great at it.